I've always loved getting lost in a good story. Up until high school, most of my time was spent with books, whether it was learning spells alongside Harry, or picking a few, I'd say, practical skills from feats training as an assassin. These stories took me to worlds brimming with magic, adventure, and endless possibilities. Gaming was there too. I had my Game Boy, my Wii, and later my 3DS, but they were just a side activity I dabbled in from time to time, mainly reserved for long car trips. I'd race through tracks in Mario Kart, catch Pokemon in countless regions, and challenge my mind with tricky puzzles in Professor Layton. These games were my companions on the road, but they were just small pieces of a larger picture. Until the Switch changed everything. Suddenly, gaming became the main way I experienced new adventures. Epic journeys like Zelda Breath of the Wild showed me just how beautiful a game could be, with its breathtaking landscapes and detailed world, while Xenoblade Chronicles revealed the emotional depth a game could carry, making me feel more connected to its story and characters than I ever thought possible. I poured hours into both, discovering new worlds and narratives that rivaled the books I loved. While I had already been drawn into some incredible gaming experiences, I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to explore new worlds that were as visually stunning as they were emotionally resonant. So, for my very first non-Nintendo game, I chose Kingdom Hearts, a series that combines sweeping narratives, unforgettable characters, and a little touch of magic, bringing the immersive storytelling I craved into the interactive world of gaming. I first heard about Kingdom Hearts in Le Journal de Mickey. I came across an ad for a game featuring Mickey, Donald and Goofy, and thought that looked cool, but I didn't really think much of it at the time. Fast forward to 2021, I stumbled upon an Irish streamer named DBGeek.
What is the crack, lads and ladies around the world? My name is DBGeek and welcome back to a brand new video here on YouTube.
He was reacting to every trailer in the Xenoblade series, and as a die-hard fan myself, I was instantly hooked. Eventually, DBGeek started streaming his playthrough of Xenoblade, but if you've ever played that game, you know how long it is. With just 2 or 3 hours of streaming a week, plus juggling other games, his progress was slow. Over time, he began postponing his Xenoblade streams, which, naturally, bummed me out. So, with no more Xenoblade to watch, I decided to explore his channel and discovered that he had done something similar with another series, Kingdom Hearts. Intrigued, I checked out his reaction videos to the trailers, and to my surprise, I really enjoyed them. So, I started watching his VODs.
Come on. Oh my god. I'm a huge fan. Donald is a freaking octopus. Goofy's a turtle.
The more I explored this new world, one thing became clear. It wasn't just a game series, it was a puzzle, and each piece was hiding a secret too big to ignore. Because every single one of the 13 games is part of one huge story. And it's not like Xenoblade, where even though the games are connected, you can play each one as a standalone. No. In Kingdom Hearts, the next game starts exactly where the previous one ended. And you'd think it would be straightforward, right? Just like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 13. No. That would be way too simple. Now, let's dive into this madness, shall we? In this video series, I'll do my best to unravel how all these games fit together and trace the story's progression throughout the series. We'll explore how the narrative evolves across the games as they were released in Europe. Just a heads up, there will be some spoilers along the way, so proceed with caution.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Kingdom Hearts begins on Destiny Islands where Sora, Riku and Kairi live carefree lives, dreaming of adventures beyond the horizon. Kairi, however, is not from this world. She was found years earlier on a starry night during a meteor shower. Though her memories of that night are faint, the allure of unexplored worlds spark curiosity in Sora and Riku. Determined to venture beyond their home, the trio builds a raft, preparing for an adventure into the unknown. However, the morning before their departure, Sora experiences a series of strange events. First, his dreams are haunted by peculiar creatures he has never seen before. Then, he is confronted by a mysterious cloaked figure who delivers a strange, almost threatening speech to him.
Whoa, who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
Later that evening, a violent storm strikes the island and strange black creatures swarm across it. As the storm ravages the island, Sora frantically searches for his friends, finding Riku, Carl, amidst the chaos.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've gotta find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
At those words, Riku is consumed by the darkness, which also attempts to seize Sora. In a final attempt to grab his friend's hand, a mysterious connection forms between them, and Riku disappears completely. Sora manages to escape, now holding a strange weapon in his hands. He then finds Kairi in the cave where they used to play as children, but the door opens and Kairi is violently thrown toward him. She vanishes in his arms just before Sora is himself thrown out of the cave. A bit more later, he now faces the creature he had seen in his dreams, but it's already too late. All of Destiny Islands are gradually consumed by the darkness, putting Sora into it as well.
Good morning, Your Majesty. It's nice to see you this one. What?
In another world, King Mickey has disappeared, leaving behind only a letter in which he expresses his concern about the vanishing worlds. In it, he also informs his friends, Donald and Goofy, that he is setting off to investigate. He also gives them a vital mission: go to Traverse Town and find the one who holds the Keyblade, the key to the survival.
You're coming too. let's hurry.
Donald and Goofy take the gummy ship and head to Traverse Town, where Sora has also crash-landed after the destruction of his island. In this strange new world, Sora encounters Leon, along with several other characters from the Final Fantasy universe. These individuals were also forced into exile, where the sorceress Maleficent appeared in their world and seized control. They provide Sora with crucial information. First, the black creatures he has been fighting are called the Atlas, and the weapon that appeared in his hand is the only one capable of destroying them permanently. Yuffie and Aris also mention a scientist named Ansem, who studied the Atlas and left behind 13 research reports scattered across various worlds.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
Ansem?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
After stumbling into Sora, literally, and noticing the key in his hand, Donald suggests teaming up to find the king's and Sora's missing friends.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
In Kingdom Hearts, worlds are like stars, isolated and separated by the vastness of space. Normally, these worlds are sealed off, making travel between them impossible. As a result, most inhabitants remain unaware of the existence of other worlds. This secrecy helps maintain the balance within each world. However, the arrival of the Atlas disrupted this order. By invading most worlds, they destroyed the barriers that protected them from outside intrusions. Yet, their true goal lies deeper. They seek the heart of the world they visit. Throughout the journey, Sora, Donald and Goofy witness the devastation caused by the Heartless. Wherever they appear, they steal the hearts of inhabitants, creating new Heartless and increasing their numbers. The heart of a world is the very essence of its existence, and when the Heartless corrupt it, the world falls into darkness, disappearing completely. This is the tragic fate that befell Sora's Destiny Islands, as Mickey warned in his letter. The team's mission becomes clear. With the Keyblade, they must locate and seal the keyholes of the worlds. By closing these keyholes and the door they connect to, they can protect the heart of the world from the Heartless. Fast forward a bit, and after a few rounds in Disney worlds, Sora returns to Traverse Town, where there's Riku? But hold on, he's teamed up with Maleficent now? The same sorceress who controls the Heartless and is low-key behind the destruction of entire worlds?
You see, it's just as I told you. While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions. Evidently, now he values them far more than he does you. You're better off without that wretched boy. Now think no more of him and come with me. I'll help you find what you're searching for.
She managed to capture Kairi, who's now basically a lifeless doll, and she convinced Riku that the only way to save Kairi and get her heart back from the Atlas is to gather the 7 Princesses of Heart, so he can unlock a door leading to the heart of all worlds.
Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the Heartless.
As Sora watches his friend commit bad actions after another, doubt begins to cloud his thoughts about their quest. Suddenly, a vision of Kairi's past appears to him. He sees her as a child, listening to her grandmother tell an old tale. The story speaks of a time long gone, beyond memory, when peace reigned and people lived in the warmth of light. But over time, people fought for that light, and darkness infiltrated their hearts, eventually consuming the world. Yet, some fragments of light remained in the heart of children, and with them, they were able to rebuild the lost world. But the true light remained trapped, hidden deep within the darkness. Following their adventures, our heroes arrived at Hollow Bastion, the original world of Leon, Yuffie and the others, before Maleficent take over. There, they meet Riku, who demands the right to wield the Keyblade. To everyone's surprise, the Keyblade responds to his call, revealing him as its true bearer. In fact, when their world was destroyed, the Keyblade had chosen to turn to Sora to shield itself from the darkness. Now, Sora loses both his weapon and his lies, forced to follow the true bearer of the Keyblade. However, the situation doesn't last long, as they quickly realize that Riku has already fallen into darkness. In the end, they side with Sora, whose heart, though weaker, is purer. This same choice is made by the Keyblade, which recognizes Sora as its true bearer. Riku, stunned by his friend's growing strength, brims with frustration over his own powerlessness. In that moment, the mysterious hooded figure who had spoken to Sora at the beginning of the game appears before Riku, promising him immense power if he dares to embrace the darkness more fully. Driven by his desperation, Riku naively accepts the offer, but just like Anakin, who was overtaken by darkness, Riku finds himself controlled by the stranger, unable to break free. Meanwhile, Sora confronts Maleficent and finally reaches the last chamber of the castle. There, a horrifying revelation awaits him. He learns with horror what has become of Kairi, but it is not the only truth to be uncovered. Sora also learns of Maleficent's true intentions involving the 7 princesses of the heart, one of whom is Kairi. Together, they hold the key to unlocking a legendary keyhole that leads to the door to darkness. This mysterious portal grants access to the realm of darkness, a place where all fallen worlds have been consumed and where the witch seeks to gain even greater power. However, as long as Kairi remains unconscious, the lock remains unfinished.
Whoever you are, let Riku go! Give him back his heart!
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kairi's heart rests within you.
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
After defeating this dark Riku, Sora faces a dilemma. As long as the lock is not fully closed, it cannot be sealed completely.
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kairi up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart... But how? A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora? Sora! Hold on!
No, wait!
The situation worsens as, without Sora to close the lock, hordes of the Heartless may escape. Ansem then reveals his true form, but before he can act, Riku's conscience paralyzes Ansem, giving the group a chance to escape.
Impossible.
No! You won't use me for this!
Riku!
You've gotta run! The Heartless are coming!
At the castle gates, a Heartless catches Carrie's attention due to its lack of aggression. She then realizes that it is what remains of Sora. As she tries to protect him from the other Heartless, the light within her, through a powerful act of heart, allows Sora to return from the darkness. This light comes from the latent Princess of Heart power within Carrie, a power we don't fully understand. Once again, back in Traverse Town, our friends enjoy one last moment of peace before they face the task of sealing the curse lock. Despite her disagreement, Sora convinces Carrie to stay behind.
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things, my friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go!
You can't go.
Why not?
Because it's way too dangerous.
Come on, Sora. We made it this far by sticking together. You can't go alone.
Kairi, even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help?
You'd kind of be in my way.
Okay. You win. Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Promise?
Promise.
Back at the castle, they meet the other princesses of Heart, who are doing their best to fend off the Heartless invasion. Even though the keyhole has been sealed, they detect a new, even darker power awakening in another world. Recognizing the mark of Ansem, Sora resolves to put an end to it once and for all. Nevertheless, Leon warns him that if he succeeds in destroying Ansem, the worlds lost to the darkness will be restored, along with the barriers that protect them, making it impossible to stay in touch with his new friends and Kairi. As they reach the end of the world, the remnants of destroyed worlds, Sora and his friends face the final confrontation with Ansem. It's in this world that Ansem hopes to find the door to darkness, having been able to materialize following the completion of its keyhole. Delving into the depths of the world, Sora finds Ansem amidst the ruins of his original world.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
A fierce battle ensues, and Ansem drags them into the deepest depths of darkness, where the door of darkness lies. Defeated, he desperately attempts to summon Kingdom Hearts through the door. It is only too late that he realizes his mistake.
Seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness! Supreme darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Light! But why?
With the door of darkness still partially open, darkness threatens to flood all the worlds. But there's a crucial issue. The door of darkness can only be sealed if a keyblade of light and one of darkness lock it from both sides simultaneously. Yet, no one from the realm of light can pass through the door, neither to enter nor to leave.
Stop staring and keep pushing! Huh?
I can't.
Don't give up! Come on, Sora! Together we can do it!
Okay.
It's hopeless!
Your Majesty! Now, Sora, let's close this door for good!
Close it quick!
But
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light. Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
Now! They're coming!
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
Take care of her.
With the door sealed, everyone returns to their respective worlds, except for Sora and Co, as well as Mickey and Riku, trapped in the realm of darkness. But the story of Kingdom Hearts doesn't stop here. As early as 2002, long before Marvel, Kingdom Hearts already treated us to its own iconic 3D post-credit scenes. Accessible only to players who met certain conditions, this memorable scene exists in two versions, one for the Western world and one for Japan, a bit longer. This intriguing teaser opened the door to an even larger universe, promising new revelations and unseen adventures. It wasn't until 2013 that this scene was fully accessible through the first compilation, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix, although most of the mysteries had already been unraveled. Yet, the journey is just beginning. The Kingdom Hearts saga has expanded with numerous sequels, each bringing its own share of surprises, emotions, and new questions. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the upcoming videos. From Chain of Memories to Kingdom Hearts 2 and beyond, each episode weaves together the thread of a complex and exciting story. So get ready to dive deeper into this universe, where the line between light and darkness becomes ever more blurred. The next chapter of the adventure awaits, and I'll see you very soon to experience it together.